Welcome back to another Powerhouse review, where we don't just look at machines, we unleash them. Today, we are stepping into the world of German engineering dominance with the Liebherr PR 746 crawler dozer. A machine that doesn't just push dirt, it rewrites the terrain. Built with precision, muscle, and modern technology, the PR 746 is designed to outperform, outlast, and outsmart anything in its class. If you've ever wondered what happens when efficiency meets brute strength, stick around. Because this machine is about to prove why Liebherr belongs in the same sentence as Caterpillar and Komatsu, asterisk from a distance. The Liebherr PR 746 immediately demands respect. Its stance is wide, balanced, and aggressively planted. Riding on a set of heavy-duty steel tracks that are built for constant punishment, the glossy Liebherr yellow paint shines like armor, contrasted with bold gray accents that give it an industrial, modern look. The six-way blade up front is no ordinary slab of steel. This one is ribbed, reinforced, and precision-engineered to slice, lift, and roll material with effortless motion. It's available in multiple configurations, including straight blades and semi-U blades. Depending on your application, and no matter which version you choose, the curvature is optimized to reduce resistance and improve fuel economy. Even before you power it on, you can feel that this machine is sculpted for control rather than chaos. Asterisk move toward the undercarriage Nadesqua, and that's where the hidden magic begins. Liebherr prides itself on durability and ease of maintenance, and that shows in the sealed and lubricated track components. Large rollers, and elevated final drives that protect against debris and impact. Every bearing and pivot point is accessible without requiring a full teardown. Even the tensioning system is automatic, meaning no guesswork, no downtime, and no sloppy track sag. If you've ever operated older dozers where alignment becomes a guessing game, this will feel like stepping into the future. Asterisks swing around the rear, and you'll find a cooling system designed like a fortress. Liebherr uses a reversing fan that automatically blows dust and debris out instead of letting it clog the radiator. That means longer working hours, less babysitting, and more productivity. The rear counterweight isn't just mass, it's calculated balance. Every inch is placed to optimize traction without excess drag. And if you need a ripper setup, Liebherr offers both single shank and multi-shank options with hydraulic depth control, letting you tear through rock and clay like it's butter. Asterisk, now let's climb up and step into the operator's cabin. Because this is where Liebherr really puts itself ahead of the competition. Open the door, and you instantly notice something unusual: quiet. This cabin is sealed tighter than most luxury tractors. Noise levels are astonishingly low for a machine of this size. Thanks to advanced insulation and engine compartment engineering, sit down in the air suspension seat and you'll feel like you're in a premium vehicle rather than a dirt mover. The controls aren't big clunky levers like older models, they're fingertip joysticks that respond with surgical precision. Every motion is smooth, controlled, and predictable. Asterisk, the right joystick handles blade movement, allowing you to angle, tilt, lift, and pitch with just one wrist. The left joystick controls travel direction and steering, letting you glide instead of wrestle the machine. The multifunction display in front of you is full color, high resolution, and completely customizable. You can monitor engine load, fuel burn, hydraulic pressures, and slope percentage in real time. You can even set automatic blade control presets so that repetitive grading becomes a single button action. That means smoother surfaces, less fatigue, and consistent results across operators with different skill levels. Asterisk, one of the standout features of the PR 746 is its hydrostatic drive system. While many dozers in this class still use torque converters, Liebherr went with a fully hydrostatic system that offers infinite speed variation and instant torque delivery. That might sound like a luxury, but in real-world use, it means better pushing power with less fuel waste. If you hit resistance, the machine doesn't bog down or stall, it adjusts power dynamically to maintain flow. You don't feel jerks or surges. You feel power delivered like a constant stream rather than sudden punches. This is why many operators who try hydrostatic systems refuse to go back. Asterisk, Under the hood is a Liebherr D934 engine, a 4-cylinder turbocharged power plant, delivering around 252 horsepower with dense, linear pulling force. Now, you might be thinking, 4 cylinders? That sounds small for a machine of this size, but don't let cylinder count fool you. This engine is tuned for torque, not speed. It produces power exactly where a dozer needs it, at low RPM, without stressing the block. It also meets Tier 4 final emissions without needing diesel particulate filters or constant regeneration cycles. It uses selective catalytic reduction with DEF fluid, but even that is optimized, so consumption is incredibly low. That means fewer stops, fewer warning lights, and more time pushing. Fuel economy is one of the biggest bragging rights of the PR 746. Compared to similar machines like the Caterpillar D7 or Komatsu D65, the Liebherr often burns up to 10 to 15% less fuel for the same amount of earth moved. That adds up fast in large fleets or long shifts. Over a year, that efficiency can translate into tens of thousands of dollars saved. Couple that with Liebherr's extended service intervals and you're not just getting power, you're getting long-term financial sense. Performance-wise, the PR 746 is a grading machine with a brute's heart. It excels at fine control, allowing smooth finish work. Yet when it's time to rip into deep cuts, it stands firm and pushes like a heavyweight. Operators consistently report that it rarely spins tracks unless on extreme slopes or slick mud. And even then, traction control kicks in to adjust power distribution automatically, whether you're clearing land, leveling pads, working in quarries, or pushing rock in road building. This machine adapts effortlessly. Visibility from the cab is another winning point. The narrow hood profile, sloped nose, and strategically angled windows give an incredibly wide field of view. You don't have to lean out or second-guess your blade position. Everything is visible. Even the rearview mirrors and optional backup camera provide confidence when reversing. Add in LED work lights and nighttime operation becomes as comfortable as daytime. Now let's talk price. Because performance means nothing without real cost analysis. Brand new, the Liebherr PR 746 typically starts between $450,000 and $520,000, depending on configuration and add-ons. That places it directly in competition with Caterpillar's D7 and Komatsu's D65. But where Liebherr often wins is in long-term value. Lower fuel consumption, lower maintenance intervals, and exceptional resale value make it a cost-effective machine for serious contractors. If you were to finance it over 5 years with standard commercial equipment rates, you'd likely be looking at monthly payments in the range of $7,000 to $9,000, depending on your down payment and credit. But with current fuel savings alone, many owners report recovering up to $1,500 per month in operational efficiency. Add in reduced downtime due to smart diagnostics and easy service access, and you're not just buying a machine, you're buying uptime. For those interested in used options, a well-maintained Liebherr PR 746 with 2,000 to 3,000 hours can often be found in the $320,000 to $380,000 range. Still not cheap, but you're buying a machine engineered to run past 10,000 hours with minimal degradation. Many fleets run these machines beyond 15,000 hours with original major components still intact. That is, German durability at work. So who is this machine for? It's for contractors who value precision as much as brute power. It's for operators who want to end the day without their arms feeling like jelly. It's for companies who care about long-term profit instead of short-term savings. It's for earth movers who believe equipment should be a partner, not a burden. If you've been loyal to Caterpillar or Komatsu your entire life, you might be skeptical. That's fair. But try demoing a PR 746 and you'll feel the difference immediately. The smoothness, the silence, the efficiency, it all adds up to an experience that feels less like operating a machine and more like commanding a tool that listens. So the final question is, does the Liebherr PR 746 earn its place among the heavyweights? Absolutely. It's not just a dozer. It's a statement. A declaration that technology and toughness don't have to be separate. A reminder that efficiency is the new form of power. And a challenge to every other brand: build better. Or step aside. Asterisk, if you enjoyed this breakdown and want more real-world machine reviews without make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a comment telling me which dozer or excavator you want next, and share this with someone who thinks Caterpillar is the only brand worth trusting. Until next time, stay powerful and keep pushing forward.